Hello, mathematicians. In the last video, we learned how to use a two-category Venn diagram to visually represent exclusive relationships between zero-dimensional, one-dimensional, and two-dimensional geometric figures. In this video, we're going to learn how to use a two-category Venn diagram to classify inclusive geometric relationships. In a Venn diagram, an inclusive relationship is represented by a closed figure entirely within or inside of another closed figure. Usually, the closed figures are circles or ovals, but they can be any shape as long as they're closed. In an inclusive relationship, if you belong to set B, you must belong to set A. But if you belong to set A, you may or may not belong to set B. Set A includes set B, and set B is included in set A. For example, two-dimensional figure, closed figure. Is this an inclusive relationship? True or false? We know that closed figures must exist in a plane, so they need two directions or two dimensions. So in order to be a closed figure, you must also be a two-dimensional figure. However, there are some two-dimensional figures that are not closed. So this is an inclusive relationship. Closed figures are included in two-dimensional figures, and two-dimensional figures include closed figures. Two-dimensional figure and open figure. Is this an inclusive relationship? Open figures also exist in a plane, so they are also two-dimensional. So two-dimensional figures include open figures, and open figures are included in two-dimensional figures. If you are a polygon, is it required that you are also a closed figure? Yes, polygons must be closed. That's part of the definition of a polygon. However, some closed figures are not polygons because they do not have all straight sides. So the non-polygon closed figures would be out here in set A, but could not be inside set B. Closed figures include polygons, and polygons are included in closed figures. How about parallelogram and trapezoid? Do parallelograms include trapezoids? A parallelogram must have two pairs of congruent sides. How many congruent sides does a trapezoid have? Exactly one pair of congruent sides. So if you have exactly one pair of congruent sides, you cannot be a member of a group that has two pairs of parallel sides. So trapezoids are not included in parallelograms. Parallelograms do not include trapezoids. Are circles included in polygons? A circle has curved sides. It has no straight sides. So a circle cannot be a polygon. Polygons do not include circles. Do open figures include lines? How many dimensions do lines exist in? How many dimensions do open figures exist in? A line has only one direction. Lines exist in one dimension. An open figure requires two directions. They exist in the plane, so they're two-dimensional. So open figures do not include lines. Are lines included in one-dimensional figures? Every line exists in one dimension. So if you are a line, you must be a one-dimensional figure. What geometric figures could be out here in set A, but not in here in set B with the lines? What geometric figures would be out here? It could be a line segment or array, because they are one-dimensional, but they are not lines. Do open figures include polygons? Polygons must be closed, so a polygon cannot be anywhere in set A, because to be in set A, you must be an open figure. Polygons are not included in open figures. Do one-dimensional figures include triangles? Triangles exist in a plane. They need 2 dimensions. So a triangle could not be anywhere inside set A. Triangles are not included in one-dimensional figures. Do 2-dimensional figures include polygons? All polygons exist on a plane. They need 2 directions, so they must be 2-dimensional figures. So polygons are included in 2-dimensional figures. Are quadrilaterals included in 2-dimensional figures? Yes, because quadrilaterals are also polygons, and so they must be 2-dimensional figures. What are some geometric figures that could be out here in set A, but not in here with set B? In set A, but not in set B, we could have open figures, or non-polygons, or triangles, or pentagons, or hexagons, or any other polygon that is not a quadrilateral. What geometric figures could we put in here in set B? We could put trapezoid, parallelogram, square, rectangle, rhombus, any quadrilateral. Do open figures include circles? Circles are non-polygons because they are curved, but they are closed. They're connected. There's no gap in their outline. So a circle is not an open figure and could not be included in open figures. Do triangles include scalene triangles? A scalene triangle is a specific type of triangle. So yes, triangles include scalene triangles. What geometric figures could be out here in set A, but not in here in set B? Any triangle that is not scalene. So an isosceles triangle or an equilateral triangle. Are circles included in 2-dimensional figures? Circles are non-polygons, but they are closed figures and require 2 directions. They exist in a plane, so they must be 2-dimensional figures. Circles are included in 2-dimensional figures. Do 1-dimensional figures include line segments? A line segment has 1 direction, so it is 1-dimensional. Line segments are included in 1-dimensional figures. Do closed figures include circles? Can you think of any circle that is not a closed figure? I can't. So circles must be included in closed figures. Do triangles include equilateral triangles? An equilateral triangle is a specific type of triangle, one with 3 congruent sides and 3 congruent angles. So equilateral triangles are included in triangles. What geometric figures could we put out here in set A that could not belong to set B? Any triangle that is not equilateral. So scalene triangles or isosceles triangles. Are acute triangles included in triangles? Once again, an acute triangle is a specific type of triangle. So yes, of course, acute triangles are included in triangles. But what kind of triangles could we put out here that would belong in set A, but would not belong in set B? An acute triangle has three angles that measure less than 90 degrees. So out here in set A, we could put any triangle with at least one angle measuring 90 degrees or more. So what triangles would those be? Those would be right triangles if they have an angle measuring exactly 90 degrees, and obtuse triangles if they have an angle measuring more than 90 degrees. Okay, mathematicians, I'm going to let you do the rest on your own. Use the attributes of the geometric figure in set B and the attributes of the geometric figure in set A to decide whether set A includes set B and set B is included within set A, or if the relationship is not inclusive. If you make a mistake, pause the video and figure out why the relationship is or is not inclusive. Good luck! Congratulations, mathematicians! You have mastered using two-category Venn diagrams to visually represent inclusive geometric relationships.